maidenless. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Maidenless.
Hello dear maidenless weeps. Have you been maidenless for a long time and sees happy couples everywhere you go, while you're sad and all by yourself? Well, don't worry, cause I've been maidenless for a long time too, but all this time I haven't been maidenless without reason. You see, I've studied the ways of maidenlessness of a weep and compiled the evidence presented here. But how does a weep become maidenless in the first place? Maybe you have been maidenless your whole life. Maybe you broke up with your ex because she found out you watch anime. Or maybe she ripped your heart out for no good reason. Or maybe your last relationship was a long distance poison apple that should have never happened, and you had a bad case of I can fix her syndrome, but you couldn't fix her. After you went your separate ways, she contacted everyone, and I mean everyone, and she told me you're a bad and horrible person who traumatized and abused her, sending you friend requests from thousands of accounts and texted you millions of messages just to guilt trip you to despair.
But hey, at least you got a free trip, right? Get it? Free guilt trip?
So yeah, still single. Status effect? Single. But what does a weep do in a state of maidenlessness? You start to watch rom-com anime as it fills the void of what's missing. Romance! Then you start to watch some more rom-com. And not just the romance, but the harem and hentai too. You spiral away from the normal interaction since you are afraid to be hurt, and start to establish a new normal. You start to think the girl who hits you are actually hitting on you, and she's just a tsundere. You think the reason you can't find love is because you're actually a dense main character and doesn't realize that every girl you spend time with are secretly in love with you. This is obviously not the case since you're not talking to any girls. You actually start to lose your game. In other words, you become a discommunication alien. Status effect? Single. Not ready to mingle. After a lot of rom-com and harem consumption, you become less and less satisfied. You thought that rom-com could replace the love of a maiden?
Hell yeah!
No! Those two are not the same. And now you would like to get that juicy status effect girlfriend for yourself and be happy just like all the rom-coms you consumed since birth. So you decided to start the grind and try love one more time. Committed. Still a big weep, you face forward, approaching the first maiden you see. But now after all this time, how does one actually talk to girls? How does one get back in the game? Well, the people around you might say you could be funny, be handsome, or just be yourself. But those strats won't actually work on someone with the social skill a weep possesses. But you see, I got the solution. I have developed another method which has been refined through the ages of my weepy life. So, to get good at something you need training and practice. And here I introduce you the strat, which is to rent a girlfriend. I recommend renting a really shy girlfriend as a starter. Introducing Sumi, the perfect candidate for a beginner. Soft, brown and orange brown eyes, innocent but with passion directly from the heart. Wavy, silky hair, relaxed yet stylishly cute outfit combined with her fit, slender form. There's nothing of this caliber out there. Not intimidating, but with a possibility for intimate dating. With Sumi, you will definitely be able to start practicing the art of talking to girls. The perfect candidate which will force you to talk, since she herself can't do it. Really shy, yet she'll inspire you to pick yourself up because she is trying her best. So get yourself out there, touch some grass, if not for yourself, but for Sumi's trust in you. Don't lose sight of that passion in her eyes. Make her feel that her existence helped you. No matter the battle, remember you're training with Sumi and never give up! Status effect? Single. And ready to mingle. So you start working on yourself just to be worthy of the motivation and the sheer inspiration that Sumi provides. Finally able to converse normally with anyone and somehow presentable. You soar to new heights, not being a discommunication alien anymore. You somehow manage to meet someone, and thanks to your conversational skill you get in a relationship, and this phase just goes by in a blink of an eye. You have acquired your maiden and got that status effect girlfriend.
No one has ever done that!
You're on honeymoon phase, everything couldn't be better, you're on cloud 9, all you feel and can see are sunshine, rainbow and white ponies. You start preaching to your single friend they should get a girlfriend too. You become the prime minister of love, just because you got a girlfriend. You have answers to everything. Whether it be world hunger, climate change or even how to cook rice, the answer will always be love.
You want happiness? Get girlfriend.
You're beginning to feel like a love god when spending a lot of time with the significant other. And you're like, I wish we could stay like this forever. And she's like, no. Breakup season has started. And I found someone who simps more for me. Bye bitch. And then suddenly,
she's not your hoe, no mo.
Status effect, single.
And emotionally damaged. Again.
And you just feel lost and devastated, staring at the ceiling, wondered, where did I go wrong? You couldn't live up to her expectations, or maybe you couldn't impress her enough. You are now again maidenless. You're back where this journey started, and after going through it for the times, you realize this has been an endless samsara cycle all along.
Don't lose your way.
But with this realization, I guide you, my young Padawans, to the nirvana that you always deserve, and break off this endless cycle. Yes, I know the way. And to do that, I present you
Dying alone. With dying alone, you no longer need to waste time trying to impress others because you've accepted the fact that no one is going to love you anyways. And dying alone allows you to be your true self without any of that unnecessary stuff like shaving, deodorant, or social skills. And think about it this way, the less amount of people you allow into your life, the less amount of people there is to disappoint. Try dying alone today because you can't avoid death, but you can avoid other people.
And what does this mean to a weeb? That means you can now get all the anime waifus you've ever wanted. Don't worry about being judged, cause dying alone have allowed you to do whatever you want without the unnecessary disappointment from other people. So get your waifu today, become a man of culture, and finally be your true self. Here are some waifus I can recommend. Rem, dedicated and will always bring you the comfort you need whenever you need it. There's at least a Rem figure for any possible occasions you can think of. Lots and lots of Rem giving you the best Rem sleep. Another top tier waifu I can recommend is Miku, the face of the Vocaloid songs you've listened to, reviving your dead emotions with her melodies after what the real girls did to you. No doubt she'll be by your side whenever you need her. Or you could get one of the 5 quintuplets. Hell, get everyone now that you are at it. One big family. Shizuru and Sumi, the best girl from Rent a Girlfriend. Hell, even Mami and Ruka doesn't seem that bad after all, get them too. Rei Ayanami? More like Bei Ayanami, am I right guys? There are lots and lots of waifu waiting for you out there, and with them you just know, every day is going to be the best adventure ever. Still having doubts? I can tell this might seem crazy to you. But what if I told you? We live in a society that in a world with couples every corner you look, there are set rules and laws everywhere telling you how you should live. But you can just make it simple and spend your time around the things that makes you happy. Being in a relationship is sharing each other's happiness, and no one wants to be with a sad, pathetic. And what is a girlfriend anyway? Google says a female companion. For all I know, it doesn't even have to be human.
Huh?
With the power of your right hand and the love for your waifu, you are not a worthless bystander among the crowd. No, you are you. Young man, you too can become happy. That, my dear maidenless weeps, is what I would call status effect girlfriend.